Jack and Paul had the same amount of money. After Jack gave $152 to Paul, Paul had 9 times as much as Jack. How much did Paul have in the end? Now, for this question, we need to create 3 sets of models. First, how much he had at first. Alright? So we know that Jack and Paul had the same amount of money at first. So this would be equal in size. Jack, Paul. Next, we know that Jack gave $152 to Paul. So Jack would have $152 less than what he had just now. So this is how much Jack had. Alright, and it would be $152 less than what he had just now. And Paul would have had $152 more than what he had just now. So this is how much Paul had just now. And he would have been given another $152 more. So what is the difference between how much Paul has and how much Jack has? Can you see? The difference between how much they had would be 152 plus another 152. Alright? This is to make this clearer. Alright, so the difference between them is 152 and another 152. Now, we know now that Paul has 9 times as much money as Jack. So, Jack would have had 1 unit. And Paul would have 9 units. Alright? Please take note that this and all these, this and each of these units represent the same amount. And we can see from the previous model over here that the difference between Jack and Paul is 152 plus 152, which would be $304. So the difference here is $304. Now we see this $304 actually represents 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 equal units. In the end of the day, I want to find out how much does Paul have. So I want to find out how much is 9 equal units. I know that $304 is 8 units. Therefore, 1 unit is $304 divided by 8, which would give me, okay, let's do the long working over here. I cannot divide 3 by 8, alright, so I can take 3 times 8 times to give me 24. Okay, 10 24 is 6, so 64, and 8 times 8 is 64, remainder 0. So 1 unit is $38. Then how much is 9 units? 9 units would be $38 multiplied by 9 equals to let's do the working over here again. Eight times 9 is 72. 3 times 9 is 27. 27 plus 7 is 34. Therefore, 9 units would be $342. So Paul had $342 in the end.